try to do anything unique, like people are gonna get mad regardless. So you just do whatever the fuck you want to do. Anyway, let's watch this. I don't want to watch the cringe late night shit. What is this? Scavenger's Reign official teaser from Max. Yeah, see, look, do you not find it distressing that Nathan exploits regular working class people's daily grief? This is what I mean. Like that type of shit.
This place, it's like a...
You see the new Scott Pilgrim series? No. I don't know anything about Scott Pilgrim. I think I watched the movie. I don't care about Scott Pilgrim. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like there's probably a lot of people in this community that like Scott Pilgrim. Let me just say something really quickly. As far as I've seen, people that like Scott Pilgrim in many instances, no disrespect, all I've seen on Twitter is like they're the most annoying people. Okay? Like people that have an opinion on Scott Pilgrim, it always feels like is like a 35-year-old guy who does the soy face, who has like a shit ton of Funko Pops behind him, and is like trying to relive the glory days of their high school years. And then like the Zoomer version of that. I don't really understand it. I don't really get it. I don't really understand it. I don't really get it. It's always people who are just like, he's a bad guy. There's like a bad guy, I think, in it or something. I don't fucking understand it. Also, Avatar: The Last Airbender, to be honest. No, I mean, Avatar: The Last Airbender is like awesome. It's great. Well, I don't know why. Like, I'm sure Scott Pilgrim is great too, but I've never seen someone be like, I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. Fuck you. Like, I have opinions on it and everyone needs to listen to me. You're a Potter millennial, I guess. I don't know. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. That's the thing. Will say this all the time. Like, you can't love anything. And he's right. I mean, not humans, obviously. I love humans. I love my dog. I mean, like, I can't engage in like fanaticism in any capacity. So you can't really pin me down on a specific thing like that. Motherfucker, you talk about anime every day? Yeah, but like I don't have like a fandom that I ride for. Like I don't have a fandom that I ride for and die for and get mad about. Like I'm completely open to the criticism that people have for One Piece. You know what I mean? It's just not like a serious part of my identity. Nothing I consume is a serious part of my identity. I don't have like any kind of serious devotion. Also, this is too psychedelic for me already off the jump. I've talked about this before. I've always thought that I was like weird. I had to fake fanaticism when I was younger, because I always thought it was weird that like everyone was a fan of something, like really ride or die for some shit, and I wasn't. So I literally thought there was something wrong with me. So I would just like fake being a fan of shit. It's not autism. Not everything has to be autism, okay? Like, Chad has one sticker. They're like, oh no, you're... Chad literally is like, I'm autistic, so you must be too. Every time. Isn't autism the other end of that spectrum, as a matter of fact? Like, where you literally find yourself being hyperfixated on shit? I thought autism made you more hyperfixated on shit. Like, literally. The exact opposite of what I'm describing, where I don't have any, like, hyperfixations, I don't think. Of course, it's a spectrum, so it doesn't really matter. And, you know. If it's not the TISM, then why don't we revisit that test you never finished? I did. I thought I finished it. Anyway. Victim to chat diagnosis again. Well, chat's victim to the top of the hour ad break at the top of every hour. So I might as well be victimized by chat in a different way as well. Rate this gay fit link fiend. What? The boys at the 2023 GQ Men of the Year Awards in London. I don't know what this is. What is this? Like the Genius Boys, right? That's a lesbian couple with an adopted child. What is it? Assessment of security establishment. Hamas did not know in advance about the Nova Festival and recognized it from the air. There's a growing assessment of the security establishment that the terrorists who carried out the massacre on October 7th did not know in advance about Nova Festival held near Kibbutz Ra'im and decided to come to place after discovering the mass event was taking place there. Security systems assessment relies, among other things, on the investigations of the terrorists and the investigation of the incident by the police, from which it appears the terrorists intended to reach Kibbutz Ra'im and nearby kibbutzim. According to a police force, an investigation into the incident also revealed that an IDF combat helicopter that arrived at the scene from the Ramat David base fired at the terrorists and apparently also hit some of the revelers who were there. According to the police, 364 people were killed at the festival. Senior officials estimate that Hamas found out about the existence of the party using drones or parachutes and directed the terrorists to the location of their communication system. Okay. Funday's over. No, this is literally what I also said. I said that the helicopters most likely shot at cars. Helicopters most likely shot at cars that had Hamas in it and ended up killing some of the hostages that Hamas was taking. Anyway, we're moving on though. We're not going to do this. I'll cover it more later. Motherfucker said Funday and then drag me for a TikTok. Yeah, that's true. Unhinged Christian movie takes on slavery and
this is how a Christian movie talks about slavery, and it's insane.
Some of the masters were faithful to God and treated their slaves like family members.
That's awesome. God, I love these. Dude, I got to get back to the Christian movies that we used to watch back in the day because they're so good.
I don't know what percentage it was, but some slaves actually had really good lives.
Wow. It's certainly a different way of looking at it.
I mean, truthfully, I've embraced myself for a conquest of America by China or Russia. I mean, if they came in here and made us all slaves, we'd all be faced with the same dilemma as Uncle Tom.
You think that could happen?
If a civil war breaks out, which seems like a good possibility right now, we could be faced with something like the French Revolution.
What you think about police brutality?
I think being a police officer is a really tough job. So yeah, I mean, they get anxious and they get jumpy.
As a young white man that loves God, what's your take on the Black Lives Matter movement?
I think it's all a smokescreen. Man, I just feel like African Americans are being used as pawns in a chess game right now.
By whom?
The Democratic Party, mostly, and those who wish the destruction of America.
So you think the Antifa...
Damn, he's spitting, dude. Fucking, ooh, he's spitting, dude. He just blasted off some of the greatest takes I've ever heard. Oh, in rapid fire. Motherfucking rapid fire, dude.
Antifa dudes can just start killing and destroying property? Who will kill their own members who don't get involved with the killing?
Sure seems that way.
If the government takes everyone's gun, one terrorist can take over an entire town.
There you go. And now I better go.
All right, man, thanks for your input.
Hey, it was good talking to you.
Yeah.
When you realize you and your bro are going to be on the opposite sides of the Civil War, no, this is a wild video.
Later, buddy.
It's so sick. Is this satire? Absolutely not. If you think that this is satire in any way, I got something to tell you, okay? Christian movies. Okay. Christian movies and right-wing movies and right-wing cinema, outside of, like, I guess, you know, fucking Clint Eastwood joints, even though he in recent years have also, like, made dog shit. Christian movies do not have any humor in them. Like, autistic socialist chatters of the Hasanabi community, Christian movies, no humor, ever. Okay? There's no sarcasm, there's no humor, no jokes, no satire, never. It is like exactly what you see is what you get. They're trying to hammer a right-wing talking point without any, they're trying to hammer as much right-wing concepts as possible without any fucking flair. No, nothing. No thrills, no frills, all thrills. No subtext. You see this shit? What is this? I went undercover in a hidden camera to expose a Freemason master Mason degree ritual. I was shocked to learn how much of it comes from the ancient Talmudic teachings. I will release a new video every 24 hours to ensure every aspect of the ceremony is exposed. I think there's nothing funnier than being like an America First Nazi and just like looking at some fucking dumbass shit and being like, this is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, damn, dude, these fucking dorks are getting together and doing dorky ass bullshit. They must control society. Is my favorite type of shit because, like, there's a lot of stupid guys out there. There's a lot of stupid guys out there, and they just, like, fall for this. Okay? Yeah, they're just doing RP, man. It's cool. So, that's one thing. I'll give you another example, right? Like, a lot of the conspiracy guys, they absolutely love Bohemian Grove. They, like, lose their shit on Bohemian Grove. They're like, Bohemian Grove, they're eating babies out there. They're fucking eating babies. They're killing babies. Alex Jones type shit, right? And like Bohemian Grove was absolutely destroyed by Richard Nixon. Okay? It's not a place for like people to get together and do all of these like secret shits. Okay? You're dating yourself, KW. Only 30-year-olds know about the Grove. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like, it's not this like insane secret op, you know what I mean? They can do that at Davos very openly. They don't have to do it in secrecy. They do it very openly. Hey, quiet. She's bored. I think she wants to probably get up. Didn't you say your friend / date used to work there as a waiter? No, not my date. No, a journalist friend of mine used to be a waiter there. Like, these guys don't have to operate in secrecy. Like, the real power players don't have to operate in secrecy, everybody. They can just openly do their shit. It's called capitalism. But yeah, fraternities do stuff like this too. It's just like ancient rituals or whatever, but it's just a LARP. It's just a LARP. That's all it is. But if you're a dumb guy, this is the most important thing that's ever happened to you. Like the top of the hour ad break, which comes at the top of every hour. It's a 3-minute ad break. You can avoid it if you no longer want to see those ads. All you need to do is subscribe to avoid it. Okay? For $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime or by getting gifted a sub. Here's a 3-minute ad break now. I did one. I didn't run it. I forgot to run it. Here. Yeah, they killed someone, dude, for sure. Yeah, they secretly killed someone in this like incredibly well lit room, dude. He's dead now.
I'm glad to meet you, Hasanabi. Give me the secrets of a master mason, or I will take your life. This is no time or place for the man, no secrets. Talk not to me about time, place, patience, or the completion of the temple.
Yeah, it's like they're reading. They literally have like stupid rituals. Is LARP. I think. I mean, I don't fucking know what these guys are doing, but Mark Mason did a long interview a few months ago with an author who's chronicled the conspiracy community from Crowley to the 60s to today. Is a great listen. The Q pipeline is crazy. The problem is, like, America is getting dumber. There was a brief moment, I feel like, where we had like at least some semblance of intellect, and that's just far gone. I do feel as though I do feel as though we've gotten to a point where, you know, we're going back to like medieval peasant shit. We're going back to like the brain processing capabilities of like medieval peasants. So now we're back to believing that, like, you know, ice giants are real, and we're devolving, and we're gonna start murking women under the suspicion that they're witches soon, it seems.
Give me the secrets of a master mason, or I will take your life. It behooves you in And the temple's complete if that.
Like, do they? So here's the thing I don't understand. Do they watch this and go, wow, these old folks, like, they're doing all these like weird ass rituals. I wonder why. Like, it's theater. Or do they look at this and go, this is real? Like, this is actually real. Like, they actually killed a guy.
Found worthy, you'll then receive them lawfully as I have. You have passed Jubala and Jubilo. Me you cannot pass.
Jubala and Jubilo? What the fuck?
My name is Jubilo. Well known for my determination of character. What I undertake, that I do. Give me the secrets of a master mason instantly, for I
Oh, this is deep fried. This part is deep fried.
will take your life. I will not. What? Still persist? Then die.
Well, at least they know that it's a mock execution. They don't think it's a real one. It's fake copium. I'm so silly. I'm so silly with it, thinking that this is I'm so silly with it for saying this is fake.
What order is this? We have slain the Grandmaster Hiram Bill.
This is no time for reflection. What shall we do with the body?
We will bring it to the temple and the love of you three will meet again and discuss what to do with it.
Agreed.
Delete the VOD, bro. You're gonna get banned showing a murder like that? I know. Secrets of the Mason cult exposed. Here. Here, you want to know? You want to know? Bohemian Grove is another one of these things that everybody talks about all the time. The Bohemian Club, right? And everyone, like old school conspiracy theorists, used to love talking about how like serious it is. Okay?
As spring began to bloom in Washington, D.C., President Nixon took the time to have an impromptu conversation with two of his close aides. H.R. Haldeman and John Ehrlichman were known by Nixon staffers as the Berlin Wall.
Trigger warning, you're going to hear the F slur.
Because of their German-sounding names and their penchant for isolating Nixon from anyone who wanted to see him. The only problem was, this little off-the-cuff conversation was being recorded by the secret White House taping system, and President Nixon's thoughts, as well as those of Haldeman and Ehrlichman, would soon become a part of presidential history.
Let's look at Northern California. You understand? Yeah. You know what's happened in San Francisco. San Francisco just gone. It's clear over. I know that, but it isn't just down in the ratty part of town. But the upper class in San Francisco is that way. Yeah. The Bohemian Grove that I attend from time to time, the Easterners and the others that come there. But it is the most faggy goddamn thing you will ever imagine. The San Francisco crowd that goes in there. It's just terrible. I mean, I never want to shake hands with anybody from San Francisco. Really? Well, it's a different set of values.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So everybody always, that's the thing. Everybody always thinks like, oh, a lot of these like rituals mean something. It's shrouded in secrecy. They're eating babies or whatever. When conspiracy theorists love having this like grand scheme, a grand design for society. And it unironically comes from a place of not having any sort of grounding in materialist reality or materialist analysis. And if you don't feel like, if you can't comprehend the world from that framework, if you can't look at the world through the lens of dialectical materialism, historical materialism, you inevitably have to find this spiritual or idealistic, some other reason as to why people behave in the ways that they do. And that usually needs like a group of villains, right? And that group of villains almost always has been like the group of villains that operate in a monolithic capacity for evil, for the sake of evil. And that other almost always is Jewish people, okay? Like almost always. Like even when people are talking about lizards, that's a substitute for Jewish people. When people are talking about like Masons, that's a substitute for Jewish people. Like the guy, the expose that you just saw with the Masons, right? Like he was talking about the Talmud. Oh, this is like the Talmudic, these are the Talmudic truths or whatever. Immediately, as soon as I see that, it's like, oh, this guy is anti-Semitic, okay? Like right off the jump. So that's all this is. It turns into just like some stupid secret group of individuals that get together and like, ooh, they dominate the world in secrecy, when it's like they don't do that at all in secret, my man. They do it very openly. Okay? They do it very openly. They do it at Davos. They do it at the fucking summer get together they have in like, was it Idaho, I think, right? Like, and they're not Jews. There are plenty of they do it at G8. They do it at the World Economic Forum. Like they're doing it very openly. And it's not Jewish people. You're a fucking idiot if you think it's Jewish people. You think it's Jews dominating. It's not. It's capitalists. Capitalists from all different walks of life. Capital owners. Allen and Company Conference in Idaho. Yeah. That's it. The World Economic Forum is my favorite version of this also because people go crazy over it. And it's like, I don't like the World Economic Forum, but not for the reasons that all these conspiracy theorists don't like it. It's the same as like Blackstone and BlackRock. People always love pointing to them and going, these guys dominate society. I'm like, yeah, they do, but not in the way that you think they do. Okay? Like these guys look at neoliberalism and all of its worst externalities and then think like, well, it can't just be because they are hyper-capitalist demons, okay? There has to be a secondary reason. It has to be some other secret reason, like a grand narrative that wraps everything together neatly. It can't just be simply capitalism and people operating on their own self-interest in a society that is designed around ensuring the outcomes that you're experiencing, the outcomes that you're seeing. The irony, of course, is that they look at that and go, that's communism. The World Economic Forum, G10, Davos, all of these things, those are expressions of socialism and communism. It's like, no, dumbass. Material analysis leads to anti-capitalist thought. Moral analysis leads to anti-Semitism, mysticism, bullshit, and fascism. Yep. People can't handle that other people will kill and oppress masses for their of their fellows purely for the money. People can't comprehend that is also not analyzed through the framework of like mass killing. Because of division of labor, we have shifted the responsibility away from like directly stabbing people in the heart to like a streamlined machine that is churning out so much death and destruction both overseas and also here domestically. People don't recognize that. They don't see it. That's why that Noam Chomsky take bangs so hard. It's like every billionaire is perfectly aware and perfectly in line with the descriptive writings of Marxist thought. It's just that they look at it and they go, this is good, actually. That's why we say billionaires are class conscious, or wealthy people in general, like capitalists, are class conscious. They demonstrate class consciousness and they demonstrate class solidarity on a regular basis. Anyway, this is fun. Okay, here's look at my lawyer, dog. I'm going to jail. What is my lawyer doing, dog? We are all going to jail. This is circumstantial evidence. Sorry, not admissible. Somehow, this makes me trust him more. Does he handle medical overcharge cases? New York Times got to be the most unserious newspaper of all time. What? This is a New York Times pitch bot. What are you talking about? Biden faces the vibe session, the economic despair dominating TikTok despite a booming market. No, I don't think this is is this real? This is a parody account, isn't it? Yes, I don't know how he pulled Shrek. Oh, it is real. Vibe session, the economic despair dominating TikTok despite a booming job market offers insight. Dude, I don't know why every econ writer does not comprehend that, like, one, the situation wasn't good pre-2019 for a lot of people. Two, I guess, like, the situation wasn't good pre-2019, and throughout the Biden administration, while inflation has now officially come under control, okay, people still recognize their real wages getting diminished for a year and a half throughout the course of the Brandon administration. That's, like, not going to go away. It doesn't just go, okay, officially now I understand that the inflation has been under control now. It's like officially been reined in. The only aspect of, like, Econ 101 that I do agree with, like, the Will Stancils and the fucking like the Twitter nerds over, is that, yes, a lot of people don't understand that inflation being reined in doesn't mean that prices are supposed to go down. It just means that prices won't go up in the same exact with the same exact rate that it was going up at. This, of course, still doesn't change that reality. Like, I think people think that inflation getting under control means deflation. Okay. And I don't think people recognize that. I don't think people understand that. However, your wages are supposed to go up alongside the prices going up. And if that doesn't happen, people get very upset. Their purchasing power goes down. Now, there's also certain sectors where certain sectors like the housing market that is way above and beyond the regular CPI. Like, that has gotten completely out of control. And these are important things that you need to purchase, or important things that you need to buy into, whether you're renting or buying a house. You just need it. You need shelter to survive. If you don't do that, you're fucked. And if you don't address that, then there's going to be all of these issues like homelessness, as a matter of fact, and things that you see all around that people immediately translate to crime is up, crime is crazy, because they see the expression of poverty right around them, right in front of their eyes, and they automatically assume that is crime. It's like loitering, it's crime. It's like homeless people on the streets equals crime out of control. Anyway, so craziest first episode of a show I've ever seen. What? That totally unexpected ending from episode 1 of Invincible. Spoilers? Why do you want me to watch this right now? They changed the headline, but this is the article. Want to know what's bedeviling Biden? TikTok economics may hold clues. Economic despair dominates social media as young people fret about the cost of living. It offers a snapshot of the challenges facing Democrats ahead of the 2024 election. Wait, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I had to talk to my mom. Have you seen the new Jobbery video? No, I have not. What is it about? How is traffic to the world's deadliest jungle? No, I'm not going to watch that. Yeah, we have the Mythbusters were wrong. I did a thing video. Don't fucking worry about it, mate. And we got the daily dose of the internet. We can be watching a daily dose of the internet as well. Did you cover Norm Finkelstein on Daily Wire with Candace Owens yet? No, I have not. I have not covered Candace Owens and Norm Finkelstein. I act as I do not see it when Norm Finkelstein does stuff like that. There's plenty of things that Norm does and says that I act as I do not see it. Okay? I do not see it. I do not know. Why is this your stream thumbnail? Why wouldn't it be my stream thumbnail? I'm sorry. Do you have a problem with this? Do you have a problem with loving Shrek? What is your issue? Are you going to have Norm on soon? Hopefully, yes. If capitalism is so bad, why does America have the highest income mobility? I'm not talking social mobility. Also, we have one of the highest real average wages in any country. Also, we make 25% of the world's GDP. If capitalism is so bad, why does America have the highest income mobility? I'm not talking about social mobility. What? America doesn't have the highest, what? Also one of the highest real average wages of any country. First of all, America having one of the highest real average wages of any country just means that it's developed. Are you baiting me? What's happening here? Yes, we are a massive superpower. We dominate the entire planet. None of this is contested. I agree with all of it. I personally think that having 25% of the world's GDP while simultaneously not being able to fucking give healthcare unconditionally to every single person is pretty fucked up. Not having any kind of not covering any of the amenities is pretty fucked up. You know, shelter, food. Don't you think that that's an abject failure? This is like a major point of contention that I have with a lot of people who turn around and talk about America's successes. I don't understand how you can look at the situation and see that the United States of America is actually doing great overall. You have to look to how much wealth and prosperity a country has. You have to analyze a country on what its capabilities are. Okay? The fact that we have food deserts, food insecurity, the fact that our children, millions of children from millions of families, get their one most nutrition dense food at school in their school lunches is abhorrent. It's ridiculous. The fact that they also on top of that still have school lunch debt, like that's a concept, is ridiculous. This is the richest nation on the fucking planet. We have technically no enemies. Okay, we make up our own. We are so devoid of real enemies, especially at this point, post USSR. We are so devoid of like any real enemies that we make our own enemies. Some of the people that were our allies turn into our enemies. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Anyway, let's watch why is this what you find fun? No, let's watch the Daily Dose of the Internet.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. For some reason, this fast food drive-thru AI ends every sentence with a question.
Small mozzarella sticks with marinara.
Yeah, small mozzarella sticks with marinara?
And then a small chili cheese tots.
Yeah, the small chili cheese tots? The total's gonna be 2018?
Okay, thank you.
How did you say?
I don't know how the deer got in the yard. Oh my gosh, now I know how the deer got in the yard.
This baby didn't like Grandma's cake.
Wait, it's cake. It's good. Try it. Great grandma made it. Girl, that cake is good.
This is a professional. Please do not attempt.
I got this.
Oh shit, I was just about to attempt this. That's crazy. Dude, I was literally just about to attempt this. No, I sure hope. Fuck. Dude, that's me. I love attempting stuff like this.
Yo!
This dog sleeps like they're in a cartoon.
That's a real honk shoe me ass dog right there.
I really want it to be sunny.
I know, baby. I really want it to be sunny too.
But it never be sunny.
I know.
This is why I live in Los Angeles. And this is how I feel right now. This is how I feel right now when it's cloudy in Los Angeles. And also on top of that, this is how I feel when for the months ahead when there's no fucking sun in LA. It sucks.
Oh, it's the time change, babe.
What the heck?
This person can write with her right hand while producing a mirrored image with her left hand.
The fuck?
This dad wasn't too happy with his family taking him to a fancy restaurant for his birthday.
That's a witch. That's a witch. Burner at the stake. That's a witch. Straight up. This is what I'm talking about, folks. Finally, we're back to witch burning, and I think that it's valid. Some women are witches, and you know, that's it. Reload. The fuck?
Oh, no, I need that cooked, man.
You guys know my principles. This is like classic Hasanabi rule. Hasanabi rule. If the restaurant has dry ice and that kind of smoke, they care more about the Instagram worthiness of the food rather than the taste of the food. That also looks like shit, by the way. It's like peas in an egg yolk. What the hell?
Move! That is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
If the government is in charge of providing house, medical, internet, electric, college, and income, then what are people supposed to work for? That's a great question. Prosperity, making their lives better. The idea that people are only motivated specifically by subsistence wages and being able to survive is a really silly one. There's positive incentivization that can occur as well. And it does actually, as a matter of fact. Also, what I've advocated for here wasn't even socialism, really. Like, a lot of neoliberals love telling on themselves. Whenever we talk about things like this, like, what do you think? Like, Europe doesn't fucking prosper? They have all of this. They have most of the stuff that I've just talked about. What I advocate for in the short term is literally social democracy in America. And yet, we don't even have that. And your immediate response to that is, wow, that's really crazy. Well, the society would collapse if people weren't held at gunpoint. Check this out. The hell is this? Something wrong with these cats, man. I mean, I don't know. I think that, like, having a sense of ownership over whatever you're creating, whatever you're working on, definitely plays a big role in you being motivated to wake up and work every morning. What do I mean by this? I mean, look to what I do. I've accumulated enough wealth to go above and beyond, and yet I still work every fucking day. I still put in at least 8 hours to 10 hours into my broadcast. That is not because I'm like trying to max out on the revenue that I can accumulate and generate and then quit. It's because I truly love what I do. You know what I mean? We see Hassan doing a lot of eating, but not a lot of cooking. Yeah. I don't understand. What the fuck does that even mean? Do you want me to do a cooking stream or something? What's happening? There's a new GDF video, really? Watch it. I looked at the Haaretz article about the music festival and the helicopters. I did. So the point is this: there's always going to be not everyone is going to fucking want to do a lot of the menial labor, right? Obviously, that makes sense. My argument always is to ensure that those who engage in the menial labor, or what the capitalists would consider replaceable labor, to have some semblance of autonomy over their own work structure and to be paid adequately. That's it. We already do that for any number of different bullshit jobs. We might as well do it for the non-bullshit jobs that we consider incredibly replaceable. It's hard for me to not dive back into theory right now because there's people asking questions and I feel like it's in good faith, so I have to respond. But let's watch the unusual memes compilation. Do you think Sam Altman killed the AI industry? I don't know what the fuck happened with him. Like, what happened with the Sam Altman OpenAI shit? I have no idea. What? It's so stupid. You have no idea, just as the AI plan. He lied to investors and they found out because of Joe Rogan or something? Wait, what? What do you mean by bullshit jobs? I mean most jobs in a white collar sense are bullshit jobs. You just like sit in front of a desk and clack away. Türklerin gücünü bitiremeyeceksin ezik herif. Peki abi. Benim öyle bir amacım yok ama zaten. TikTok pickup artist.
I'm showing.
Makes his wife watch his videos. Wait, what? Show me the TikTok pickup artist then. Instead of the Gunner TV. We can go through these TikToks instead of Gunner going through them. Gunner TV's great though. And yet we make the UK look like D2 football compared to almost us in every aspect of measurement: economics, athletics, high school graduation rates, income growth. Also in the USA, there is Obamacare. And even with that needing a lot of work, we have smaller wait times, primary care, and ER in the most developed countries. No. Okay. In the United States of America, we ration healthcare by pay. In everywhere else where there's actual socialized medicine and not Obamacare, which is just another way to subsidize the healthcare industry that has expanded, ballooned, and became a mediator that also created an incentive for hospitals and the pharmaceutical side of the business, also inflating its own prices, making the reality that Americans pay 10 times more for regular medical procedures and pharmaceuticals than the rest of the world and comparable OECD nations, and still get the absolute worst healthcare outcomes. The idea that Obamacare is good in any capacity is a silly one. But then also on top of that, the idea that we have smaller wait times for primary care than ER than most developed countries is also an additionally silly one. Most of those nations are also running into the same problems because they are personally crippling their own healthcare infrastructure with very cynical and insidious needs. They want to privatize these sectors. Healthcare in these countries run into issues not as a consequence of socialized medicine simply not working, but because it's deliberately being underfunded. Having said that, however, if you were to say that American healthcare is better than all of these other countries, you're absolutely wrong. The reason why you jump to the wait times in primary care and ER, even though that's also not true for many of the OECD nations, the reason why you mention that in a country where there is no rural healthcare, pretty much, it's completely eviscerated, where our healthcare outcomes are just absolute dog shit, whether it be infant mortality, or people dying during pregnancy. This guy knows the answers. He's just baiting you. I mean, I don't know. It's just America does not perform well on healthcare at all. It does not. As far as wait times goes, I mean, yeah, some of the wait times are better than Canada, for example, but ER wait times are competitive. There's the same level of America has like less doctors per capita than other countries do with socialized medicine, as a matter of fact, despite the fact that we do severely restrict the amount of doctors we have by way of making it incredibly expensive to even become a doctor, but also have a tight control on the number of healthcare professionals that we have in any kind of sector, which definitely needs to change. He's live and just farming clips. Wait, really? That's it? Oh, that makes me so sad. Damn. Okay. Well, I mean, you're wrong, chatter. I hope you learn more. There are areas where America excels in, I guess. Our hospitals are nicer, even though we don't really have any rural hospitals. Our hospitals are nicer. We have like pretty cutting edge, specific types of cancer research, specific types of cancer cures, I guess, that might be better than other countries. But overall, I think we're like, what, number 37 across the board on healthcare outcomes in comparison. I mean, there's plenty of studies that have been done on this where in comparison to other OECD nations. Oh my God, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
In my restless dreams, I see.
Dumbass cat.
I'm not even kidding, but I'm just fucking sliding down fucking hell on my ass.
And some ears.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh. The best. I dream of a world where I could just chill with like, is this a sea lion? Right? That's what it is, right? They're so fucking sick. Walrus? Is it a walrus? I don't fucking know. Seal, sea lion, walrus, they're all the same to me. But like, it's just, I mean, that is a kaya in the sea. I'm scared of the ocean, yes, but I do fuck with those that like, they're basically puppies, dude. What do you mean? I think they're sick.
괜찮아요. 괜찮아.
Actually, it was a fucking handful to get in there.
Sea lions are very dangerous. Wait, really? Pickup guy.
What up, guys?
Video.
Welcome back to another video.
Charlie watched it too. Oh, I love that, dude. Fucking, we'll watch the shit out of that. Oh!
It's a beautiful day here in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh.
He's gonna hit himself. Oh! That's swag.
Rehab was supposed to be a fresh
Obama.
start. But no matter how many starts I get, there's always the same ending. Everything falls apart, and I end up alone.
Caraca, mano, tá no seco.
Badadan, 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 bad from me bad. Where you get your bada from? Thing when me.
No, bastardo, conche tu madre. Si te mueres.
Uh-oh. Oh. Wait, what the fuck? Was she just chilling with frogs? Like, what the hell? Isn't that really fucked up? Like, that's bad, right? In Turkish is sil. Like, you'll get like a bump on your hand if you touch them. No, don't they like like a wart? Yeah, don't you get warts? Bro, you walk in and your like 5-year-old niece is just sitting with a bunch of frogs like that. I'm immediately calling the Catholic Church, okay? That's toads. It's a myth. I don't fucking know. I don't know, but I'll tell you this much. I see a little child like this, I'm saying that's shaitan, okay? That's Satan. That's shaitan. I do not believe. I do not believe this is a normal kid. This is a demon child, okay? Dumbass cat.
Stuck, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Oh, fair dues.
He's gonna fall. Oh. Oh! Dude, this is such a weird thing. They do this at these like fancy ass fucking restaurants sometimes with like you eat chocolate with your hands or whatever. I suspect that's also a gimmick because there's no fucking way that that's real, right? Like there's absolutely 0% chance that that's like sounds like an LA thing. No, I mean I've never seen it, but I mean it could be. They could be doing it. Can't even afford plates.
Vanilla latte in my hands.
I respect this. This is just basically a guy with a car like this fighting back against F-150s, okay? Oh. Sometimes the Miata owner needs to fight back. What the dog doing? Chilling.
Can a 3D printed wrench remove a tire?
No. Ah! What the fuck?
I'm so mentally stable, it's insane. I have BPD.
Oh, thank you.
I hate this fucking girl. Hey, buddy, smile.
Hey, turn the AC off.
That's the cigarette. That's like a cigarette. Old school pickup trucks have that. It's for when you're smoking cigs, when you're blasting bogues in the fucking car. The little window in the front. But you don't want to have the whole. Yeah, it's a cigarette window. You don't want to open the entire window because it's like cold out, but you want to get a little bit of an area so you can ash your cigs. God, we used to be a fucking country, dude. You know what I mean? We used to have some respect. We used to be a proper country. What the fuck happened, dude? No, it's not. It's the channel the wind into the car law. We use it a lot in the Brazil during the summer. We used to have a culture. Owned.
Time for food.
Oh, God. Oh, God, that's so weird, bro. That's weird. That's weird as fuck. That's weird as fuck.
But then he was actually able to finagle it.
But I still need a bit of milk, full fat, which I've warmed in the microwave.
Why is she frozen?
Wait, what?
Warmed in the microwave.
Did you say microwave? What? She says it on purpose? Yeah, no shit.
Why is she frozen? Bro, I'm tripping. What the fuck?
That's right, do your job. Don't know what that look was for.
Donkey. How the fuck did he get in there? That makes no sense. Have you seen this base TikTok chef? I did. Hold on. I want to watch his wife reacts to me picking up girls.
Today, we're going to be doing a video that we've done twice now, but now we're going to do it for the first time when we're actually married. What are we doing?
We are watching Steven's pickup videos, and I am reacting.
That's crazy. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. What is he doing? Why are you doing this? Like, did he pick her up? That's my first question. When I see something like this, I'm like, did he pick her up? Did he use like pickup shit on her?
All right, let's jump into it. Oh boy. All right, this scene, I'll paint the picture for you. Make me Bob Ross, Jason. Jason and I were in San Diego. Things were not going well, and then we found this scene, and this turned the day around.
Okay.
Just want to let you know that you kind of did something to my eyes earlier, because I just can't take them off you, and I don't know, maybe it's the like bright yellow color or something, or your beautiful smile, I don't know.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You're really complimenting her. She's getting a lot of compliments. You guys, I don't know if this is like...
Round one, fight.
I feel like lately I've been, not even like jealous, just like feeling more intensely when other people find Steven attractive than I used to. Like, I've always obviously felt some sort of way, whatever. But like recently it's just a little bit more than usual. I'm just falling more and more in love with you every day.
Yeah, but she hasn't said anything. It's been all me.
But you're complimenting her. I'm Taylor.
Taylor? Steven. Nice to meet you. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Completely forgot what I was gonna say. But is it cool if I get your number?
I am not looking for honestly anything.
Yeah, no, me neither. That was stupid.
But no, I can give you my number. I just don't want to give you like...
Oh, shit.
False hopes. Hey, I appreciate the honesty. I'd fuck with that hard.
Well, here you are.
All right,
He
I love
fucks
you.
with that hard,
Is that
dude.
too much?
A little bit.
A little bit? All right.
Yeah.
Well, I still love you. See you. Bye.
I still love you? What the fuck?
Look at that. 46.5 million in checking and 21 million on a mortgage loan.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's your number? Oh my God. Sorry. I'm sorry. What's your name?
I would just like, if this was me, I would have such a hard time believing that. Like, why are you walking around a college campus asking for my number if your bank account was 46? Like, why would you not?
Oh, that is so shameless. This is weird to have. It's weird to have your wife look at this because it's like, that's so bad, dude. Oh, that's cringe as hell. That is cringe as hell. That's like the classic, like, I came back in a Lambo and watch what happened to her next. I mean, a lot of that stuff is fake. A lot of that stuff is fake anyway, but I really hope that one was fake. Like, I really hope that they, like, made that up. He's like 30, by the way, in college campus. He's like 30, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is like this is like his older shit.
Where should you be?
Off in the Cayman Islands, or I don't know. Like, why would you be on ASU's campus? I wouldn't buy it.
You never know.
I'm Steven. I apologize about that. I swear I don't sell drugs. Or maybe I do. See you. See you.
She's very done up for school.
Hey, question for you.
Damn. She's dissecting the videos, dude. She's like, it's kind of suspicious. It seems a little staged, no? Is she about to fucking rip into? I mean, technically, she literally got suckered into this marriage, right? I mean, he picked her up. Maybe what if she starts recognizing certain things here? Like, she's like, what? You did this to me. What happens then? You baited me at the top of the hour with a 3-minute ad break and then told me that if I no longer want to see those ads, all I need to do is subscribe for $5 or free with the Twitch Prime by connecting my Amazon Prime account to my Twitch account where I get 1 free Prime subscription a month. What's that about? You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's a 3-minute ad break now. What's that about? Here's a 3-minute ad break now.
Oh boy,
You got a boyfriend? You need one who can do this?
That is actually what I'm looking for exactly. Those
Really?
are the requirements, yeah.
Nice. What's your name?
Brinley, what's your
Nice.
name?
You can call me yours.
That's pretty.
Or Steven. That works too. Let me grab those digis.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You came in at the perfect timing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Steven?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Yeah. Scooter Steve, if you will.
Scooter Steve.
Let me spin around you.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Just looking for you.
She's loving this.
This is like literally the perfect scene.
You have class?
I just got done.
Nice. What'd you have?
I'm just like trying to imagine meeting someone this way in real life, and like I would probably react the same way. Like, this is really entertaining, and I can tell you're gonna be a goofy guy. Like, I would go for it if that's how you came up to me.
I mean, you did go for it.
Yeah. Well.
I'll put SCS
I feel like this has to be fake, right?
next to my name.
Perfect.
Don't want to get confused with your other ladies.
That's true. All right. I love you. Bye. You too.
Yeah, how would this guy react if his wife did this shit and then like made videos about it and then showed him the videos? Like, how would his reactions look like? I feel like it would
combine
not
all
be.
the views it's gotten from like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, etc. It's probably like 30 or 40 million.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What mentioned in Newsweek?
You were so attractive that you looked like, you know, you get that feeling when you go, you're like about to take the subway, and the train comes like right.
This is in New York, by the way.
Did you come down there?
Context.
You know that feeling? You gave me that feeling. I don't know what that means, but take it how you will. Yeah. What's your name? Kylie. Kylie? Steven. Well, I think I need your number. We can fall in love before you head back to Phoenix.
And she lived in Phoenix.
She's from Phoenix. How funny.
Be that easy.
How funny.
Okay, this is not as like wild as I thought it was gonna be. I personally thought this was gonna be crazy, but it's not. It's not that crazy.
Damn, this guy's good.